$19,000 worth of silver stolen. We got an interesting story on this one, my friends. Help me out with the thumbs up. Please share these videos out. We gotta stop the melt. We will talk about stop the melt in a little bit here. This has been a crazy day. I don't know why people think that we get a lot of crazy upset customers, that we did anything wrong. We make an offer. This morning, I made a video. People get saying you get too many upset customers. That's how this business is, my friends. You just don't, a lot of coin shops won't talk about it. This is how retail goes. When I worked at Sears, when I worked at CVS, people get upset very fast. That's just how retail business is. People just don't hear it as much. That's just how it is. That's the way I've seen it. Worked at Sears, worked at CVS. But let's get into the video right now. Today, woman comes in. She says, I got some silver to sell. I'm opening the door. She has about 3 or 4 totes of silver. Apparently, someone was watching her across the street. And I'm going to get into the story in one moment here. I told the girl that was working for us. Well, not working for me, working for the owner of the shop. And I said, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I got to finish up and on an order I got from an email. I said, I got to just push a few more buttons here, so I'll be about in 10 minutes. So, another worker came in and helped out. Started processing the silver, make sure everything's real. Getting the list going. Then we go back and start pricing stuff. What we can offer the customer on this tube of rounds, this tube of maples, these silver bars, this 90% silver, whatever the customer's bringing in, okay? That's how we process. Take some time to test everything. So in the meantime, the phone rings. I answer the phone. There was a private investigator on the phone. And it says, you just had a woman walk through your door and she stole her husband's silver. And he says, the police are on the way. I got videos of it, taken out of the house. And it just went snowballed from there. The officers come in. They have placed her underneath arrest. They must have saw the videos before. I don't know. Show the videos after. The cops started giving me a hard time. You gotta give us this silver. I said, I can't give you nothing legally. I can't do it right now. I said, I need a judge's order on this. Private investigator chimed in and he says, well, he's actually right, officer. You gotta get a judge's order. He's gotta hold it for 24 hours now. Legally. So, officers give me crap. You know, and then I just finally asked him for his sergeant. I said, you gotta get your sergeant down here and talk to the sergeant, get the rookie cops out of the area. And I said, Sergeant, you know how this is. I'm very well aware, Chris. I understand what you gotta do. I says, your officers are in the silver on the other side of the counter, where the customer's not actually transported over to the other side of the counter yet. Now the question becomes, is this a attempt to sell? Okay, she did come in saying she wants to sell some silver. We got video recording of it. Okay, she was arrested. So our owner called the lawyer up. Our lawyer up, and he told us steps exactly what to do. I'm not going to get into too much detail about this, but I just want to let you guys know what is going on right now, because I'm still kind of worked up about this. I'm trying to put the pieces in together. We're trying to do the right thing for both sides. The original owner comes in, showed us what happened at the house. He left the house. She comes in. They're getting a divorce. She had keys to the house. She has another apartment, but she's still moving stuff out of the house, apparently. So it was court ordered where she can come back and get stuff when he's not there. Well, she took the silver as well. This guy has all the records I don't want to say all the records yet, but he's got a good proof of what he has, and it matches what we got in the shop right now. So what the officers need to do, we need to get a judge's order for us to release it to the officers. And the rookie's hands were all in, all into the silver. It was all silver, my friends. I said, get your hands out of there. That's not yours to touch. You cannot legally touch that. That's not yours. It's in the shop. It belongs to the shop right now. The shop owns it no matter what right now for 24 hours. Unless you can provide me a court order. And our owner's like yelling at the rookie cops. It's going back and forth. Finally, like I said, the sergeant came, got things calmed down. One other customer in the shop, we took care of him, got him out the door. And we didn't close up the shop, but we didn't let people come in and say, come back in about 15, 20 minutes until we get the situation taken care of. They understood. All right? I'm trying to put this together for you all, folks. I'm trying not to say the wrong thing. So right now, we have not got a judge's order as yet. The judge can't, what the judge had said so far, this is coming back to the lawyer now, the shops, I cannot hold the stuff. Shop cannot hold the stuff that was not over the counter at this time. That has to go back to the original owner at this time. What the judge is trying to figure out is this attempt to sell or not, with the evidence in hand. Anything that's not gone over the counter yet to our hands, it's not, the judge ain't going to worry about that. That's going back to the original owner tonight. So all we need from the original owner now is the paperwork that he owns the stuff. He can prove that, we can own it. If there's any paperwork he does not have, we have to hold it for now. So our owner's down there right now, after hours, trying, with another associate, trying to get this process out tonight of the stuff that was not come over the counter yet. It's a mess, okay? I'll leave it as that. It's been a crazy, crazy day. So what we're trying to figure out, is this an attempt to sell? That's not for me to figure out. That's not for me or the shop to figure out. That's going to be up to the judge to figure out. And up to our lawyer to figure out. We have already sent our lawyer all the video information of what took place. Woman was really nice, okay? She was calm, cool, collective. Very nice. Okay? And no signs of her stealing anything. So once we start seeing what's going on, that is what's going on right now. I'm going to keep you folks updated on this case of how we going to handle this one. Like I said, coin shops can get messy sometimes. And I can provide this information because nobody knows what coin shop I work with for. And that's the way the owner wants it. I apologize if anybody gets upset about that. We do not advertise. He does not want no advertisement out there. He's 89 years old. Okay? He's 89 years old. He's never done advertising in his life. I got to follow his rules so I don't lose my job. I lose my job at the coin shop. You guys don't get coin shop stories. That's how it's going to be. So I will not going to mention the coin shop's name. I apologize for that. You know what? I don't really apologize for that. That's his rules. That's our owner's rules. It is what it is. What's going else on the shop today? 90% silver is going out the door, my friends. People are bringing it in, yes. It's also going out the door. I don't know why some of these coin shops are saying they can't sell it. Again, I call hogwash, BS, talking. They rather smelt it. That is what's going on, my friends. They rather smelt it than sell it to their local community. They've turned themselves into smelters. They're not a gosh darn coin shop no more. They're full of crap. Alright, these coin shops that cry they can't sell, they got too much inventory coming in. Bull crap. Alright, bull crap. Give it to your customers as the same price you sell it to the smelters for. What's so hard about that? What is so flippin' hard about that? Yeah, I'm teed off because you melt this stuff down, it's gone forever. You got finite. Okay, fine. I will even accept you want to melt down silver bars. We talked about this before. They can make more. They're not making no more pre-90, 1964 silver. 1964 and before. They're not making any more. You get a finite supply. You know, if we get into a barter situation, people are going to be up a creek without a flipping paddle. Because there's not ever going to be enough of 90% silver to go around. Keep stacking, my friends. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks for this deal. 1 ounce silver rounds, various mint. Go to Pinbacks. Go to silver rounds. You're going to see different price levels. I understand this is not the deal for everybody. We get it. 60 rounds or more. This is the same pricing as they would be advertising 100 rounds or more for. The same pricing level. They've taken off 40 rounds. So you're getting the same price as the 100 price level. Check them out, my friends. It's a great deal. This is a mystery deal. Just because you see 5 different rounds in the picture. I think there's 6, but I think there's 2 buffaloes actually. You see 5 different rounds. Don't expect those ones you see in the picture. It could be anything. These are retail friendly rounds. That is what I'm trying to get across. The retail friendly rounds are not going to be milk spot up at all. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinbacks, for sponsoring this shit on Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to you, the viewer. It's not possible without you. My friends, I know more information than I'm releasing with this first part of the video, but I cannot release certain information at this time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime early next week, I can release more information. I cannot release any more information at this time on that. Okay, so I gave you enough already. Maybe I gave you too much, but oh well. It is what it is. No, I didn't give you too much. There's some things I can say about this right now. We don't see this every single day. Okay? I don't know the whole story myself, but I know more information than I am releasing. I'm being transparent here. So you have to bear with me, because this is still an ongoing situation. You have to bear with me for now, until I'm able to release more information about this. Keep stacking, alright? That's all I'm going to say for now. Keep stacking. You folks have questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, you got to reach out to me in my email. I'm always happy to help you folks out. Things are getting tight out there. There's a lot of pain out there. People are selling. People are losing their jobs. I think we're going to see more of this. And I think around after Halloween especially, people are going to start thinking about the holidays. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever other holiday out there. And we know what happens during the holidays. People like to exchange gifts. And people are going to be forced, or they're going to feel like they're forced to have to buy everybody in their family a present, or 2 presents, or 3 presents. Look, this is my main message for this Christmas season. Take care of the young ones. Let Santa help you. Okay? Let Santa do his job. Don't worry about people that don't live in your home. Now, you have kids outside the home, that's one thing. Don't worry about Aunt Susie, Uncle Babe, Uncle Ralph, stepmom, stepdad. Now, if they're good people to you, that's fine. Sometimes step-parents don't work out to be so good. Hopefully you got better step-parents than I do. I'll just leave it as that. But you see what I'm saying. You got to know who your family is for one, and how often you see them, number two. And don't have to worry about everybody in your family that you don't see besides Christmas time. Let them buy their own socks and underwear. Let them buy their own perfume and colognes. You don't have to be a hero this year. Don't give up your precious metals, my friends. You're going to need them. You're going to need them. You folks have any questions for me, you know where to reach me in my email. I've always said that. I'm a little worked up today for what has happened at the shop. Yeah, I'm a little out there today. I get it. I'm a little worked up. But I still gotta get a second video out for you all to let you know what's going on. I try to put out 2 videos a day for you all. For your entertainment purpose. Try to keep you in the market. What's going on in the market. We are okay where silver's at right now. Yes, it dipped today. Gold dipped a little bit too. We're doing alright. This is what I was talking about. Catch these little dips if you can. That is what I'm talking about. These little dips. I've warned about September for a while. And I've said in other videos, once it starts going off, I don't think we're going to see big dips. So far, that's not happened yet in September. It's still early. We're going to keep you posted here. Help me out. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give me that thumbs up. It's not hard. It's free. All my content's free to watch. If you would like to make a donation, there are 2 ways. You can use a super thanks in any single video, or you can PayPal me. I'll post that link in the comment section as well in this video. But please, only do so if you're able to afford to do so. And I'll say this again, I'd rather you put that money towards your own silver and gold than leaving me a donation or tip, whatever you want to call it. But if you feel like I deserve a tip, go and send me a few bucks. But only if you're able to afford to do so. Thanks for your time today. Tomorrow, my head should be a little bit cleaner. And be a little bit better video in the future. Today was just a crazy day. Coin Shop Chris is out.